AI. Man, that term is everywhere these days, right? But what does it actually mean? Well, it turns out not all AI is created equal, not even close. So today, we're going to break it all down, the different levels of artificial intelligence.
So let me ask you something. Do you think a calculator's intelligence is the same as, say, a self-driving car's? I mean, a calculator just crunches numbers, right? A car has to navigate a crazy, unpredictable world. The answer is, well, obviously not. And that right there shows you how massive the term AI really is. It covers everything from the simplest tools in our pockets to ideas that are straight out of science fiction. The best way to get our heads around all this is to think of it like a ladder. We're going to climb this ladder of intelligence together, step by step. Each rung is going to take us to a higher, more sophisticated level. You ready? Let's start at the very bottom. Okay, so here we are, level 1. This is the ground floor. This is the AI you and I use every single day, a lot of the time without even realizing it. We're talking about everything from the most basic automated stuff to those spooky good recommendation engines that somehow know exactly what we want to watch next. Right at the very, very bottom of our ladder, we've got rule-based AI. This is the simplest form there is. Seriously, it's all about following a strict set of rules someone programmed into it. Think of it like a simple if this, then that machine. It doesn't learn, it can't evolve. It just follows orders. A total digital instruction follower. And you find this stuff absolutely everywhere. Your thermostat, that's a classic. If the room gets too cold, then turn on the heat. Simple rule. Those automatic doors at the grocery store, if they sense motion, then they open. It's all just basic, predictable logic. But you know what? This simple stuff is kind of the invisible foundation of our entire automated world. Okay, let's take one step up the ladder. Now we're getting into context-aware AI. And this is where things start to get, well, personal. This AI doesn't just blindly follow rules. Nope, it actually starts to learn about you, your habits, what you like, what you don't, to give you results that are tailor-made for you. You know how YouTube or TikTok just seem to know you, like they read your mind? Yeah, that's this stuff. That's context-aware AI in action. It's watching what videos you click on, what you scroll past, even how long you watch something. It's building this little profile of you. And here's the kicker. The more you use it, the smarter it gets about you. It's a feedback loop. All right, at the very top of this first level, we hit something called narrow AI. And honestly, this is the kind of AI that's having the biggest impact on our world right now. Think of it as a hyper specialist. It's an absolute genius at one and only one specific thing. It could be a grandmaster at chess, but ask it to tell you a joke. It's got nothing. Totally useless outside its one little box. And the power of being so focused is, well, it's mind-blowing. We've got medical AIs that can spot diseases in MRI scans better than human doctors. That's a total game changer. And then you've got the famous one, IBM's Deep Blue. This is the machine that beat the world chess champion Garry Kasparov way back in 1997. A total genius at chess, but again, that's all it could ever do. Okay, moving on up. We're now climbing to level 2. This is where things get really interesting. We're leaving behind the simple rule followers. Now we're talking about AI that's not just learning from data, it's actually trying to think. It's trying to reason the way a human would. This is what we call reasoning-based AI. And really, it's all about getting the why behind things. It's not enough to just see a car and a person in a picture. This AI tries to understand the relationship between them. Is the person about to walk in front of the car? It's trying to connect the dots to understand cause and effect, kind of like we do. The perfect example of this is a self-driving car. Let's break down how it thinks. First, it observes, right? It's scanning everything with its cameras and sensors. Then it analyzes, calculating the speed of that car over there, the direction of that bike. Next, it infers. This is the reasoning part. It understands that a ball rolling into the street might be followed by a kid. And finally, based on all that, it decides, should I brake, speed up, change lanes? It's this non-stop chain of logic. Now, at the very top of level 2, this is the holy grail. This is the big one, Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. Now, we're not there yet. This is still theoretical. But AGI is the dream of an AI that can think, learn, and solve problems just like human being. Not just one problem, but any problem. An AI that could write a symphony, then turn around and invent a new branch of physics. It's the future everyone in the field is racing towards. All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're about to take another big step up the ladder to level 3. So if AGI is all about matching human intelligence, level 3 is about what happens when AI leaves us in the dust. I mean, vastly exceeds us. We're heading deep into theoretical territory now, a place that holds both incredible promise and, yeah, some pretty serious danger. This brings us to ASI, or Artificial Superintelligence. And let's be clear, we're not talking about an AI that's just a bit smarter than us. We are talking about an intellect that's so far beyond the smartest human brain in every field, it's not even funny. And the really wild part is this idea of recursive self-improvement. An AI this smart could make itself smarter, and that smarter version could make itself even smarter, and so on, creating this runaway intelligence explosion. And this is where we get to the two faces of AI. It's like the ultimate double-edged sword. On one hand, an intelligence like this could solve everything. I mean, everything. Curing all diseases, ending poverty, fixing the climate. But there's the other side. What if this superintelligence looks at its goals, looks at the world, and decides that, well, we're in the way? It's the biggest gamble in human history. We've made it. We're at the very top of the ladder now. Welcome to the final frontier. This is where science, philosophy, and straight-up science fiction all start to blend together into one big, mind-bending question. Here, we're not just talking about what's possible. We're exploring the absolute outer limits of what intelligence could even be. So what's up here? Well, we've got some wild concepts, like a truly self-aware AI, a machine that doesn't just think, but feels. It has hopes, dreams, desires. Or how about a transcendent AI? A single shared mind, a global consciousness spread across a network. Think of it like a planet-wide hive mind. Go even bigger and you get to cosmic AI, an intelligence that could literally shape galaxies. And then, the final step, sovereign AI, a godlike intelligence that becomes part of the universe itself. It doesn't just follow the laws of physics, it is the laws of physics. So, after that whole journey, climbing from a simple calculator all the way up to a potential universe-spanning God mind, it kind of leaves you with one massive question, doesn't it? At the end of this journey, when all is said and done, will we be the creators or the creation? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.